You know it's a party when you're literally at a party with Amare Stoudemire.
We're here.
Brother, they're honoring you in New York City and your jersey was retired in Phoenix.
Yeah.
That's kind of cool.
Well, you know what the thing is? It's legendary. Getting a jersey retirement in any city, any situation is always a beautiful thing, right? And it goes to show that basketball fans love basketball regardless of what team you play for. And it goes around the world.
Tell me something. You wore number 32. Was it Magic inspired or Shaq inspired in Phoenix?
32 was inspired by my brother, rest in peace.
Okay.
Gilgeous-Alexander Stoudemire Jr. You feel me? And then Shaq also played with number 32 in Orlando, so that was also another, great moment for myself. So it's a little bit of both.
You were in Florida when Shaq played in Orlando. I went to his jersey retirement ceremony. That was so much part of culture in between Michael and the Bulls and more. What do you remember about Shaq during his Orlando Magic days?
Yeah, I think Shaq came out LSU ripping down backboards, dominating, right? My brother was locked up doing 8-year bid upstate New York, so his energy, his persona, the way he played the game, the way his personality was, reminded me of my brother, right? So that energy that I took from him correlated with me. So that 32 jersey, they both played the same number, that kind of, that made me want to take the 32 jersey to the next level.
Learn me something, as my late grandmother would say. The Phoenix Suns grinding it out, and they're in the playoff picture. What do you like about this current Phoenix Suns team?
Kevin Durant, Devin Booker, Bradley Beal, the trio right there. Those three guys are great basketball players. Now it's a matter of putting those talents together and creating a formula that will create a championship. That's the ultimate goal. So that's what I want to see from those guys, is to be able to put that talent together to create that. It's not an easy deal, but it can happen.
You look at the Clippers, you look at the Denver Nuggets and more. And when the playoff time comes, everybody is 0-0. Do you look at the Phoenix Suns as a contender this year?
You know the thing is, in playoffs, I know your moves. You want to go left, I'm going to take your left hand away. If you can't go right, I win the game, right? So in the playoffs, if you're a complete basketball player, that's why they say in the playoffs, stars become superstars because you're able to show your complete game, right? So if these guys are able to show their complete game and be able to show that to the highest level, you can be a champion. So I hope that these guys are able, in Phoenix, for example, are able to now take on the Denver Nuggets and these top teams to win a championship.
You spent time as an assistant coach with the Brooklyn Nets, and you coach Kyrie Irving. He's now a member of the Dallas Mavericks. When you look at the Dallas Mavericks as a whole, they made a trade at the deadline to get some bigs. What have you seen? What do you like?
Well, you know what? Kyrie hit an amazing game-winning shot tonight with the left hand. Incredible. I saw my guy Kai from the beginning when he was in Duke all the way through. He's an amazing talent. He should be a top 75 player, no question about it. You understand? So to see him now team up with Luka, who his dad brought him to the States in the summertime to play against American players when he was overseas playing, and now for him to be drafted to the NBA and playing against his guys, his peers who played against him when he was a youngster, to see him prospering in Dallas with the organization that I play for is an amazing organization, and to see that combination is working prosperously, it's beautiful to see, right? And so my thing is, for those guys to continue to grow, it's great for basketball. So I'm looking forward to that prospering even more.
The New York Knicks is another organization that you played for. Jalen Brunson, OG Anunoby, Julius Randle and company under Tom Thibodeau. What, from your vantage point, have you enjoyed with this orange and blue team this year?
Why not take on the world? New Yorkers, we already know. We hard-nosed, we work hard, we get to it, right? You see the Knicks team, Jalen Brunson, Julius Randle, these guys are also hard workers, bro. They get right to it, and they work hard at the craft and to pursue excellence, right? So you see the craftsmanship of these players in New York with the Knicks that are propelling for them, right? Even the organization, those guys are working toward greatness. I love the way, the trajectory on where the team is going.
Amare, tell me something. When you look at today's NBA, you see a lot of hybrid forwards. I think you were ahead of the curve when it comes to being a 4-5, dribbling. You guys like Darius Miles, guys like
Sure.
So, I mean, when you look at today's game, who reminds you of you?
Well, for me, I was a fearless guy. I get to the basket, regardless of how many players in the paint, right? I attack the rim. So to see that now, I don't see a lot of that right now. Guys are more like layups and finger roll and reverse Euro step. I always get to the basket, to the rim. And I think the only player that I see right now that had that type of quality was Giannis Antetokounmpo, which is an Igbo guy out of Nigeria who's playing at a high level. So I think, Giannis Antetokounmpo is a player that reminds me of myself when I play.
When you look at Jokic, I feel like he is Arvydas Sabonis, but quicker. Do you think that there's a resurgence of the big men? And who after Jokic is the next?
Who knows?
Okay.
The game of basketball is an ever-evolving game. Players around the world are always going to play the game of basketball. It's a beautiful sport to play. It's a fun sport to play, and it's poetry in motion. So young players like myself, when I was in school, growing up, love to play the game because it's a beautiful sport. The game's going to forever evolve. So Jokic right now is at the top of the game. He's playing great basketball. He loves it. He's nonchalant. He loves the sport. There's more players behind him that's going to step in and also take on that crown.
A few more questions. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander of the Oklahoma City Thunder is playing MVP caliber basketball, in my opinion, although you look at other guys across the league. Have you got a chance to watch him, or what do you think of his game, particularly this season?
Young fella nice with it. Smooth, nonchalant, get to the baskets. You understand what I'm saying? And so to see him doing what he does from Canada, you understand? For my compadre, Steve Nash, is also from Canada. You understand me? So to see him get to the basket and to get to the baskets like he does is beautiful to see. And not only that, he's fundamentally sound, which goes a long way to the game of basketball.
LeBron James was a contemporary of yours, recently broke another one of his records, scoring 40,000 in his career. And your two-part question, in your lifetime, did you ever think you'd see that from someone like LeBron?
Yeah, absolutely. LeBron James, when I came out of high school, I was the top player in the country my junior year, number one. I get to my senior year, and LeBron James is the top player in the country. How does that work? Right, as a junior, he's top. So I kind of had an idea that LeBron was going to be the greatest of all time. Because to see him now having all that weight on his shoulders and to continue to be who he is, who God made him to be, and to be a guy who transcends the game of basketball, we have to cherish those moments. We have to understand and watch him and glorify this, because you will never see this again. First of all, you will never see a high school player out of high school become a Rookie of the Year, as I did first and LeBron came second, but he took it to a new level as far as his game.
Second part to that question, do you think that there is anyone currently in the NBA that will reach that 40,000 plus plateau?
Luka, maybe.
Okay.
Other than that, no. Kevin Durant, possibly. No, I don't see it. I don't see it, bro. And LeBron James is a spectacular human being, first and foremost, along with the God-given talent that God blessed him with. You understand me? That is what's remarkable about LeBron James.
Last question. Your wine. I remember you taking a bath in it, and now you've got your wine. It's actually at this event now when people are enjoying it. Was that part of marketing and promotion?
No.
Okay, so walk me back through that process.
Stoudemire Wines is now a major deal. Everyone around the country, around the world, actually, loves Stoudemire Wines. From America to France to Italy to Israel, everyone loves Stoudemire Wines. The wine bath was a sense of recovery and perseverance through my training attributes that I was taking on. The Stoudemire Wines now is out of the world. It's like everyone loves it. It's out of here. It's a new thing, and it tastes great.
Well, brother, you were enjoying your party.
Yes,
I'm gonna let you get out of this beer. I appreciate you.
We're here, baby.
My man.
My brother, I love you.
I appreciate you too. Thank you for your time.